Yeah. Oh, so imagine, we're stepping Club Republic. What was it? What event? 0 to 100. That's the one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes more sense, innit? Yeah.
So obviously, these times I just finished work. I'm catching train.
Yeah.
Coming over. I land at LEI. Come through to the AP.
Yeah.
And then these man just are bowling out of a lift. Scrapping for no reason. Like
Who's
these man
scrapping?
it don't even make sense because.
That's getting cut, nigga. That's getting cut.
Man's
Into the mic,
That's getting cut.
Into the mic, bro. Into the mic. We're leaving him. Into the mic. We're into the mic.
I'm removing all posts from my page.
He falls straight to the floor.
I'm smashing the
he's
camera.
flat out. Some next man slapped the other guy. Some next guy lands on top of this nigga here.
Bro,
My guy's got cheeks exposed. He's looking beaky out here.
That's great.
Man's looking exposed out here. Next thing you know, I got one bottle of Rayman. I'm like, who wants a drink? This guy rushes me, trying to fight for my bottle there, And imagine, it weren't even full, deep it. It was probably like a quarter full. This guy's going mad for a little bit of Ray.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're going up in the lift. Everyone's chilling. I'm like, yeah, it's calm. We'll get a drink upstairs. You get me? Before we head Club Republic for the event. Why is it? This guy's tried to grab the bottle again, By the time the lift beat, we get on the floor. We're all slapping each other up in the lift. We fall out.
Pause.
There's bare things just standing there looking at us, and then just saw our faces. All composure was lacking.
No, I remember that one. I remember that.
Man.
2022, man.
That's
Crazy
crazy.
time.
So you two have known each other for a while then?
Yeah, like
for time.
nearly 2 years though.
Oh, okay. I thought you met him recently.
No,
Nah, not either.
Wow. All right.
2 years and a few months. Yeah.
Okay. Now, it's a funny story, but now that you mention it, it's got me thinking, a lot of people go to university for, like, vibes. Like, that's the sole reason. They might say all this, that, and other, the experience, but they go to uni for vibes that they feel like they wouldn't have got.
Yeah,
if they stayed home.
As someone that doesn't go uni, that just comes to the parties and then ones that chill with a man, them 100%, like, my experience, I thought uni was some serious thing, and then I roll up, and then I see people just partying,
No,
going
uni
mad.
Cannot be serious.
Literally,
Man.
3 words like describe uni is student finance, APs, and club events.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
for the man, them just an
especially
extra
them
fourth
freshers.
one there chopping. You get me? For the man, them.
Fair enough. Well, into the mic, just speak a bit closer, but...
Yeah.
No, that's what I say. So, because when I think about, because I have this conversation frequently with people that are at uni who are about to graduate, and I've seen people who've already graduated, and I ask them, so you've been there 3 years, 4 years, some people 5 years, some people longer in it, doing all sorts. God knows why they want to spend half their life in education and that. But ask them, now that you've done, do you think it was worth it? Do you think people should still go uni? Or do you regret anything? And a lot of them will say, oh yeah, the experience that I gained in life, you learn how to be a different person and apply yourself in independence. And when I hear that, I think they're saying a lot of vague things, nondescript things that you can gain or become if you just like not go to uni, but gain those experiences elsewhere. And you kind of sound like you've repeated that, don't you think?
Yeah. Kind of.
Because you've had the fun vibes part of it, and you're not a uni student.
Yeah, totally. So I'm saying, like, more time, uni's just like an economical front for just like the way it's made out to be is not the way that it is. Like a lot of things, like people make out like certain things are this massive serious thing when really behind the scenes it's not even a that thing. But, it's one of them.
But why did you never go to begin with?
What it was for me, I think going based off just like previous education, you know, like secondary school and that, like
Right.
my kind of path was never really uni. Like I thought about it, but then it wasn't realistic, really, because the amount of stuff that I was doing in secondary school, like getting kicked out and stuff, it just weren't really going that way. So then I had to switch up quick. Like, I had to pattern myself, and by that time it's too late to be kind of thinking about. I wasn't really academically involved. Like, I was more of a practical guy. I wasn't really the guy to be doing too much like books and all of that. You get me?
Right, no, I get you. I
Like
get you.
anything practical, I'm more time apply myself. But anything like academic, ain't really something that I'm involved in.
Right. Do you think like that's not that there's anyone to blame, but do you think that's the system's fault? Do you think education's failing some people, or do you think you just weren't good enough?
You know what it is? There was a point in time when I was good enough, but I think it's not one specific thing. I think it's parts. It's like part system and part education failure, to be honest. Like, and then once you lose faith in that, then you lose faith in just applying yourself completely.
And so what point do you think you lost faith in education?
You know what it is? It's the transition. When I went to school in Leicester, probably, up until I had to start secondary school. And then I moved from Leicester to Nuneaton. And the whole system over there is different, like in multiple ways, just the way people act, like just culturally, it's all different. And it's like people heard the way I spoke, seen the way I looked. And like in Leicester, no one had questioned it, you get it. But in Nuneaton, they think it's like, because then they're not educated in the same way. They think it's weird. And they think it's like just not normal to speak that way or act that way.
Right.
Would
So
you
it's
say
harder to adjust to that environment.
Would you say there's like more racism in Nuneaton?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, Tuesday, obviously, everyone... I knew what racism was when I lived in Leicester, but I ain't actually...
Why? What do you mean you knew what it was?
Because obviously, they taught us about cultures and that back in school and everything else, and you hear rare cases of it. But then when I moved to Nuneaton, it became a real thing because I didn't even think it was actually a real thing. I thought it was like some rare stuff, you know, like a terrorist attack happening. It doesn't happen